Graduates and guests, please be seated. Welcome to the Desert Hills High School Class of 2021 graduation ceremony. Senior class chamber choir members, we excuse you to get ready to sing the national anthem. Good morning, family, friends, and classmates. Welcome to the Class of 2021 graduation ceremony for Desert Hills High School. My name is Macy Hafen. I'm the senior class president. We are so excited to see so many people here and recognize the accomplishments of our class. We would like to recognize the following special guests in attendance: Nate Esplin, Sherry Stevenson, and Steve Dunham from the Washington County School District Office's executive staff, Terry Hutchinson and Lorraine Cox from Washington County School Board members. As a reminder, we ask that the audience please refrain from using any air horns, artificial noisemakers, or any other items that might distribute or take away from the formality of our ceremony. Your help with that is appreciated. The Desert Hills High School Auditorium has been opened as an overflow location. Our graduation will be broadcasted there as well. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please rise as we honor our country with the JROTC presenting the flags and the national anthem performed by the Desert Hills High School Chamber Singers.
Left wheel, march! Forward, hold! Reset, colors!
Thank you. Please be seated. Thank you. Please be seated. Our program will be proceeded as outlined. I will speak, and then following my remarks, we will hear a special musical number, Mambo Swing, by the Desert Hills High School Jazz Band, directed by Miss Atkins. When the jazz band is finished, Chase Fisher, student body president, will speak to us. Following Chase, we will then turn the remainder of the ceremony over to Mr. Justin Key, principal of Desert Hills High School, for the presentation of the graduates. Please excuse the seniors for jazz band. The last 4 years have brought so many different things, the biggest being memories. I remember how excited I was the first day of my sophomore year and finally being considered a real high schooler. I remember cramming into one car because only one of my friends could drive for lunch. I remember being able to get a good spot at a game, you had to be there at least 30 minutes early, especially for me because I'm kind of short. I remember seeing all of the seniors and being so intimidated by them. I remember thinking that it was crazy awesome being able to make all these first memories of high school. I remember junior year and how everyone said it was the hardest year of high school yet. I remember wanting to really study and prepare for the ACT and being told how important it was for my future, and I never really studied great. But I remember the extra week added on to spring break. I remember how happy I was, thinking it was the best thing ever. Then, I remember the world completely shutting down. I remember all of my classes were suddenly being taught online. I remember how hard it was for me to find the motivation to get on a computer and get all my work done. I remember being so relieved when I finally finished off my junior year, thinking everything would be back to normal when I get to be a senior. I remember walking out to my car the first day of my senior year with a mask in my hand. I remember having no idea if we were going to have any school sports and activities. I remember being so annoyed that we had to wear masks in the student sections because we were around the same people outside of school. I remember our school dance and having to wear a mask, like really a mask at a dance. I remember not knowing if we were going to come back from Thanksgiving break and then Christmas break and so on. I remember hearing about the first person in one of my classes having to quarantine, and from then on it becoming a normal announcement. The world will remember this last year with COVID-19, and I am so grateful that we were able to create these amazing memories. As I mentioned earlier about being a sophomore and creating my first memories of high school, I now realize that the seniors then were creating their last high school memories at the same time. Let this be the first memory in our new journey. Remember that we have summited to the peaks and wallowed through the valleys. We've watched the sunrise and huddled together through the storms. Yes, we have been through more as a senior class than any class before us and perhaps after us. We've unleashed our thunder and proved to the world that nothing can keep us down. We are resilient, and this senior class will continue to conquer anything life throws at us. Thank you, Desert Hills. I will always remember the memories you brought me.
Okay. Is it on? Okay. Oh, there we go. Thank you. That was beautiful, guys. All right. Honored guests, administration and teachers, families and friends, and fellow class of 2021. I'm honored to be one of the first to congratulate my fellow graduates. We did it! Woo! The fact that you guys are in these seats today is nothing short of incredible. I'm so proud of each and every one of you. But first, let's take this opportunity to show appreciation to our faculty and administration for all that they did during this challenging year. And we all know it takes a village to get to where we are today. So let's show appreciation to our families and friends as well. And you know what? While I'm on the topic of families, have you ever gotten the back in my day from your parents? The back in my day talk from your parents? Like the back in my day, school was so hard because we had to walk uphill both ways. How does that work? I wish I could tell you. But I feel like they had a point. They didn't have cordless phones, didn't have internet, and they didn't even have Chick-fil-A. What the heck? I mean, honestly, come on, guys. That is a pretty hard life. I'd like to share a quote by my personal hero, Stan Lee. Life is never completely without challenges, and boy, does this apply to our lives today. I feel like we too had to walk uphill both ways to get to school this year. But we were forced to walk across the street from one another while gasping for air through pieces of cloth. To me personally, COVID felt like less of a physical sickness and more of a social sickness. Being forced to be apart from those we love and care for was tough. When we made the move to online school, that was extra tough because I really didn't do it. Sorry, Mom. When I said I was working on AP US History, I was really watching Avengers. And sorry, Mrs. Dixon. And let's not even mention the PTSD that the word Zoom now brings me. Memories of awkward silences and weird breakout rooms. Oof. But you know, through all the cancellations, the online classes, social distancing mandates, and masks, we still came together. All these things would usually drive people apart, and I was afraid that we would lose our Thunder family. Yet as a Thunder family, we came together. And as our theme states, we reunited our Thunder family. We truly learned what it was like to be a part of the Thunder family, and I have never seen a school as united as we were this year. So thank you, Desert Hills, for making one of the most resilient and unified classes this or any school has or will ever see. And, to my fellow graduates, go forward, cherishing each moment in the next coming years, because each and every one of you has a bright future ahead of you. To take two lines from my sister's favorite song, may the best of your todays be the worst of your tomorrows, and may the road less paved be the road that you follow. To end, I have 3 personal takeaways from high school. Number 1, the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. 2, if you get your leg waxed on stage in front of the whole school, it not only hurts you physically, but socially. I'm still getting mocked for that. And finally, 3, once a Thunder family, always a Thunder family. Thank you.
Great job, Chase and Macy, thank you. Before my comments, I'd like to recognize a few people as well. Our district personnel and school board for all their support this year. I'd like to especially thank our teachers, counselors, secretaries, staff, and coaches. They give so much every day to mentor your students any way they can. These people are truly the heartbeat of the Thunder family, and I'm so grateful to work with such dedicated and amazing people. Can we applaud them for their love and dedication to our school and students? I'd also like to recognize Mr. Christensen and Mrs. Howell. I couldn't ask for two better administrators to work with. Thank you, Macy Hafen, for designing our beautiful graduation program this year. I'd like to also recognize and have them stand our 4.0 students who are seated on the front row, who have earned this distinction over 4 years of high school classes. What an awesome academic achievement. Please stand, 4.0 students. Thank you. I'd also like to recognize our senior class and senior executive council officers for their leadership and service to our students in school. Please stand and be recognized. Thank you. To the Desert Hills High School graduating class of 2021, Thunder family, this has certainly been a challenging yet memorable and awesome year. When I think of the class of 2021, I'll always think of your ability to overcome challenges and use those challenges for your personal growth. The Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius said, "A blazing fire makes flame and brightness out of everything that is thrown into it." Like oxygen to a fire, let obstacles and challenges become fuel for your potential. This class has certainly shown strength of character and personal growth through overcoming challenges. Continue to cultivate this ability to overcome by moving through challenges, finding the good, and looking for opportunities for personal growth. This will help you beyond high school and life's challenges come your way. I want to congratulate you on your many accomplishments this year, your hard work. You did it. We will love and miss you. Be unstoppable. Remember, we're stronger together. We're Thunder family. Congratulations, Desert Hills High School, graduating class of 2021. Miss Lorene Cox of the Washington County School Board, I present to you the graduates of Desert Hills High School, class of 2021. Each of these students has successfully completed their requirements for graduation and should now be awarded their diplomas.
Thank you, Principal Keaton. It is truly my honor today to represent, boy, this is really weird, by the way. It's truly my honor to represent this school board this year on behalf of you as graduates of Desert Hills High School. Normally the board gives a little speech, and I'm going to make it really short for you today. This year, we are so proud of our students. You've survived a very difficult year, and COVID brought you to have graduation in this beautiful football field, and you know, I really like this setting. If I'd like to compare your Desert Hill High School to a team, if you don't mind. Look around you, students. Everyone in the bleachers and back here behind me, they're a supporting team, your booster club, and you are the team. You've had parents, teachers, maintenance workers, admins, bus drivers, lunch workers. They're all very supportive of you and so proud of you. The goal has been twofold this year. One was to keep every student in class in person. The second was to watch the graduating class walk down the aisle in person, and you did it, and you should congratulate yourself. Principal Keat, on behalf of the Washington County Board of Education, I accept the graduating class of Desert Hills High School 2020. Thank you. Oh my gosh, 2021. We're beyond 2020.
Chase Fisher. Macy Grace Hafen. Kara Elizabeth Oldroyd. Trevor J. Croft. Tate Ferguson. Neb Levitt. Jackson Marion Turley. Angelina Cherie Romero. Avery Owen. Autumn Marie Rasmussen. Tanner Gardner Esplin.
And it's Blake.
James Hinckley Blake. Sarah Ann MacArthur. Annie Ray MacArthur. Riley Ray Barbin. Jocelyn Mikhail Whitwer. Eliza Ann Simister. Haley Kim Heaton. Hannah LaRae Whiting. Jace Lee Wilkins. Noel Sampson. Chance Spencer Richens.
Mia and Reyes.
Mia Elizabeth Reyes. Erin Marie Pugh.
Taken.
Tegan Lars Peterson. Sophia Raquel Perez.
And it's Manassar.
Catherine Elizabeth Manazar. Charlie Mikhail Hinton. Joshua Rowe Greer. Lauren Christine Ellis.
Michaela Rochelle.
Michaela Rochelle Davidson. Shaylee Bundy. Shaylia Brinkerhoff. Taylor Marie Boyer.
And this is Karen.
Anna Karen Barfus. Quincy Stephen Adams. Samantha Joe Adamson. Gracie Shay Allen. Jackson Brian Allen. Emily Allred. Lily Catherine Anderson. Abigail Rose Anderson. Clara May Anderson. Russell Ivan Anderson. Connor Lane Ashby. Travis Joseph Babcock. Hyatt Reed Backus. Olivia Bang. Dawson Barker. Tyler Anthony Bernard.
Eliza.
Brinley Eliza Barr. Kai Jarrett Bartholomew. Ammon Aaron Bateman.
Leisle.
Faith Leisle Baumgartner. Brianna Rochelle Bell. Carter Brock Bentley. Hunter Douglas Bentley. Jacob Newell Berg. Allie Nicole Berger. Taylor Marie Berriesa. Emmy Grace Beathers. Bailey Lene Betts. Brighton Gary Bingham. Emma Christine Blackburn. Logan James Blankenship. Joey Brooks. Ashton Brown. Xander J. Brown. Mason Thomas Buckley. Jacob Jeffrey Buckway. Austin Taylor Bunnell. Elise Elaine Burton. Tyann Ray Butler. Colin James Burns. Samantha Caldwell. Jacob Callahan. Hannah Ryan Callister. Tiffany Ann Cannon. Natalie Grace Karen. Joshua Patrick Carroll. Emma Lee Cash. Kendall McKay Cassidy. Mark Douglas Sertonio. Lindsay Chadwick. Gage Lee Chapman.
Thank you.
Ellie Ann Chase. Ryan Zachary Chesnick. Brody Cameron Christensen. L. Noel Christensen. Dylan Thomas Clark. Ethan Joseph Clark. Ellie Jean Coder. Anicia Noel Cook. Shelby Ray Coombs. Corbin Eugene Coop. Marianne Elizabeth Corpacci. Traylon Lee Crawford. Hayden Joseph Cadell. Joshua Crandall. Allison Malin Cutler. Kiana Beth Darger. Jacob Maxwell Davenport. Logan McKay Davis. Shannon Lynn Davis. Jordan Ray Dean. McKenna Sierra DeCastro. John Corden Dell. Sarah Brianne Dent. Terrell Ezra Dick. Mason Carey Domina. Maggie Shaniqua Dunham. Brooke Latausala Dutro. Sydney Evelyn Dyer. Cassidy Sue Dykstra. Chancellor Jonathan Eaton. Alexander Noble Eggers. Benjamin Clark Eakins. Riley Samuel Emmett. Annika Jorgensen Escobar. Sophia Escobar. Haley Carolyn Fanning. Parker Dwayne M. Farnsworth. Colby Clay Finlinson. Emma Lee Fonger. Ethan Jacob Ford. Lauren Elizabeth Fox. Jocelyn Francis. Riley Elizabeth Frisbee. Bailey Grace Fry. Sydney Michaela Fuchs. Emily Jo Gardine. Jackson John Gardiner. Sienna Sky Gargano. Maya Gerber. Paul Preston Gooch. Blake Tyler Gubler. Cameron Carl Hafen. Trish Faith Ham. Abigail Hanson. Brexton Cody Hanson. Seth Allen Harmer. Lindsay Ann Harris. Zachary Byron Harris. Ainsley Grace Hartshorn. Olivia Lorraine Hahn. Ariana Gwen Haycock. Peyton Nicole Hayes. Bridger Joseph Heaton. Avery Ann Helmer. Carson Craig Helmer. Nalia Kioki Hilliard. Janie Lynn Hinton. Ashton Scott Hershey. Peyton Ryan Holmes. Chelsea Suzanne Holt. John Francis Hosaffel. Megan Haley Hoppy. Camry Hubbard.
Thank you.
Lauren Vi Hunt. Adam Carl Huskinson. Amber Shea Ice. Hyatt Paul Iverson. Jaden Taylor Jackson. J.T. Jennings. Rose Louise Jensen. Berkeley Leilani Johnson. Bowman Marcus Johnson. Merrick Aiden Johnson. Mia Xavier Johnson.
And it's Vida.
Yeah, my mom was messing with it and it broke.
Vida Johnson.
It's Macy Jorgensen.
Leave it, maybe? Yeah, but okay. Can't you? Up to the X, up to the
Macy Jorgensen. Ryan Blake Jorgensen. Jillian Judkins. Justin Stewart Juddy Judkins. Lillian Grace Kelly. Samantha May Keys. Trevin Dastrup Kidman. Kennedy Kirby. Tristan Klein. Jake Knapp. Tigist Knapp. Laura Lancaster Contreras. Jasmine Cherish Lancaster. Grace Larkin. April Marie Larson. Luke David Larson. Braden Lance Larson. Nathan Gardner Larson. Marianne Celeste Lay. Catherine Nicole Lazo. Jordan D. Lee. Addison Elizabeth Lewis. Cameron Cole Lewis. Wyatt Dion Litke. Caden Todd Lloyd. McKenna Elizabeth Lovelace. Colin Wesley Luck. Cariel Arleth Maldonado Velasquez.
This is Mangum.
Connor Keith Mangum. Audrey Marchant. Kyle Rollin Marksberry. Lorena Marmolejo. Cassandra Martinez de Escobar Pardo. Makacia Ray Maxfield. Nicholas Oscar Maya. Connor Chad Mayberry.
Say my name like you mean it.
Brooklyn Mayes.
Say my name with Dayton. Like you're at a basketball game.
Dayton Walter McClure.
Thank you for everything. Aren't they so fun?
Emily McEwen. Ireland Letta McGinnis. Grace Bradford.
Thank you.
Nathan Glenn McMillan. Alexis Renee McMurphy. Chantel Brasna Meek. Fernanda Medina Salazar. Kelsey Paige Melvin. Trevin Drake Meredith. Durbin Scott Mickelson. Lindsay Kate Miles. Carson Shan Miller. Alexi Lynn Milton. Dawson Taj Morrison. Alyssa Marie Mastashuelo. Jaden Donald Murphy. Jillian Jane Murray. Jonna Nassar. Glade Michael Nell. Paige Lynn Nelson. Reggie Brown Newby. Anaya J. Nielsen. Caitlin Sarah Nielsen. Aspen Rose Nilsson. Abby Elizabeth Norman. Luke Orchard. Dyla Isabel Ortiz. August Christopher Ott. Drake James Ovard. Cameron James Owen. Addison Packer. Carly Aline Parks Redland. Lainey Sage Parnell. Maya Emily Perry. Shaquelle Avera Peacock. Lindsay Marie Piney. Cosette Ann Pendleton. Griffin Oliver Peterson. Jacob Robert Peterson. Austin Jacob Phillips. James Pierce. Anna K. Plan. Ezekiel Lueli Polu. Morgan Emma Potter. Timothy Michael Powers. Montserrat Ramos. Brooke Aaron Randall. Chandler Jake Reber. Hunter David Red. Braden Luyong Reed. Eli Hansen Reed. Samuel Atticus Retty. Brian Williams Rhodes. Caden Douglas Roberts. Brinley K. Robinson. Caitlin May Romprey. Sebastian Rosas. Tyson Thomas Runya. Trevor Jackson Schick. Seth Brendan Segmiller. Hallie Shakespeare. Gavin James Sheffield. Nanami Shimo.
He wants Cole David.
Cole David Simon. Madison Luann Simpkins. Caitlin May Skinner. Samuel Dirk Slade. Deacon Clayton Smith. Isaac Stone Smith. Miley Jean Smith. Trayden C. Smith. Kendallin Joy Sorensen. Bryn Lee Southwick. Sophie Alita Sparks. Miranda K. Speener. Sydney Spencer. Chase McKay Stanger. Alicia L. Stevens. James Stewart. Weston Dean Stockard. John Scott Stokes. Jake Travis Story. Madison Mikhail Strasner. Hannah Stewart. Hunter Grant Stuckey. Boston Lowell Summers. Braydon Eric Sweeney. Kylan Tech Tanielu. Kaylee Alexandra Tanner. Ty Justin Stum. Brittany Taylor. Lindsay Diana Taylor. Taya Raquel Taylor. Mackenzie Leigh Telford. Caden Scott Terry. Trinity K. Thurston. Cody Ann Tippett. Anthony Caesar Tovar. Elizabeth Lee Tremea. Tia Jill Turley. Oakland Ulrich. Preston Vandermeide. Samantha Jade Van Wart. Macy Erica Wasden. Madeline Rose Watkins. Cody McKay Wasteland. Luke Bradford Weber. Andrew Michael Wheeler. Catherine Whipple. Andrew Jason Whitesides. Bella Wiley. Alex Wilson. Grant Dustin Woodbury. Balin Worley. Lizzie Hope Wright. Andrew James Wheeler. Lewis Allen Notke. Emma Sue Zarate. Brinley Hickson. Abigail Hatch. Riley Krager. Lillian Alt. Savannah Bang. Tiencum Denovan. Travis Jones. Peyton Kalbaka. Ryan Lister. Kennedy Schimbeck. Benjamin Stevens. Peyton Williams. Porter Stewart. Grayson Spray. Camry Steinekert.